There are a lot of guys like Butch. They're losers in a game where winning is everything. What is the mystique about beating the other guy, about winning? Well, whatever it is, it's a mystique that's held in high reverence by people in racing because they know it could all be gone tomorrow. Sometimes, in order to stay in racing, it takes an afternoon away from it to unwind. Al and Bobby Unser, both Indianapolis winners, run snowmobiles a few miles from their hometown of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Racing a snowmobile is very competitive, just like racing cars. Even though that we don't drive them in races, we drive them very fast or ride them very fast. We find that very similar to automobile racing. I know when my brother Alan Parnelli Jones and myself get on our three snowmobiles, we have some whoop-de-doo races sometimes, and we really get serious about it, but we don't get serious to the point to where we feel we're going to hurt ourselves. Only to the point where we feel we're having good competitive competition.
Race drivers have to be proud people in order to want to work and to want to excel the way we do. So we take pride in whatever we do. Michael especially is beginning to show a bit of daredevilish attitude. He just likes anything motorized. I've had a tremendous amount of resistance from my immediate family when I began to drive race cars, primarily because they didn't really understand the whole thing.
Mario's right. Few people really understand what racing is to the driver. Let's ride with Indianapolis winner Mario Andretti and get a sense of the history that's made the Oval at Indianapolis the granddaddy of all racetracks.
ain't coming out the stand. Huh. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving.
Remember your first car? Or maybe you're looking forward to it. Maybe you're still driving it, for that matter. Mine was a junk heap that I paid $150 for. Whatever. There's not much comparison between that and this racing stock car here, except that you have to take them both in to get them serviced. In racing, quickness counts. Did you ever try to get a tire change and a tank of gas in 25 seconds? Well, try it the next time you're in at your local service station. Or better still, don't. Just leave it to the pit stop crew of a Grand National stock car. But even half a minute or less can be a long time when you're trying to catch the leader. And for the driver who needs a little help quick, it's got to seem like the whole world's running in slow motion.
Buddy, can you spare the time to help a friend in need? Oh, I need a little help right now. Buddy, can you spare the time to do me one good deed? Oh, I need a little good deed now. I would be obliged if you could help me out. I couldn't thank you half enough. Buddy, can you spare the time to help a friend in need? Oh, I need a little help right now. Oh, I need a little help right now.
On one hand, it seems like slow motion. On the other hand, not so fast. Hang on. Turn back the clock and look at what men built and raced with a lot of pride and passion in another era. This little bit of nostalgia that I'm driving is a French-built Peugeot. It came in second at Indianapolis in 1914. It did over 100 miles an hour on the straightaway 60 years ago. While we're here, let's take a ride back in time to when it all started with the automobile. At the turn of the century, Americans first heard the sound of gasoline engines and saw the beginning of motorized wheels. Cars were the novelty of the day, and people either loved them or hated them. Some even thought they knew how to drive them. As soon as cars and racing started to make it, Hollywood began cranking out films with every sight gag in the book. More than one kid believed